G'day everyone. So today we're going to be installing a big brake kit, M3 knuckles, extended studs, some spacers on the E36. We're going to be trying to step up production quality over the coming months. So sit back, enjoy, and let's get started. Alright, so we're just jacking up the car from the rear here because of the stiff suspension. That'll lift up the front as well for me. The car's just a bit too low to jack it up from the front there, so once I've whacked the stand underneath, I'll just jack it up from under the front subframe to bring up both sides evenly. Here we are, just undoing the brake line. I found using those special brake line spinners wasn't working well. They were slipping off the nuts there, so I've just used standard spinners, which worked okay. It took me a while to get it undone there. They're pretty tight, but managed to crack them off. And then once I pull off the brake line, I just used a little bit of rubber glove and a zip tie to stick that over the brake nipple there, and that just stops some fluid from coming out. So this isn't as easy as they make it sound, but tried to knock that bearing and hub on to the knuckle there. Just wasn't going to budge. What I ended up finding out was the paint on the actual knuckle where the bearing slides onto. It was just making that fraction of a millimetre too thick to actually slide the bearing on. So you'll see in the next scene I actually lightly sanded back the knuckle where the bearing slides on, and we managed to get the bearing on with a press then, but you'll see it slides on nice and easily.
There you go. That went on way
Too much lube.
That's what people say, you should be able to give it a couple of taps of hammer and then it should press on sort of thing.
Yeah, the other one caught a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that's good. So here we are, now that the bearing and hub are all installed, ready to roll. We're ready to throw in the wheel studs. I picked up some 73mm wheel studs from Nice Products. They're an Australian company. We made sure we threw a bit of Loctite onto these studs, and then I just torqued them down to roughly 7 or 8 Newton meters, just to make sure they were in there nice and solid and wouldn't back out when I undone the wheel nuts down the track. big brake install. So these Stoptech calipers are 4-piston. I picked those up off a mate, Kurtles Kustoms from Sydney. So I just had to do a little bit of repair on those. I actually accidentally blew out one of the pistons, so I had to replace the dust boot on that. But then got them up painted nicely, got them all cleaned up, whacked a new Stoptech sticker on the front of these. They've come up really well. So that's why I need the M3 knuckles, because the adapter on the bracket on the Stoptech calipers are actually designed for the M3 knuckles. So really easy to bolt up. Bolt them straight in, brake line straight in, and they should do a good job at stopping the car. Well, wasn't expecting this. The wheel actually rubs on the face of the caliper, which was a bit of a surprise to me. So what this means is I'm going to have to space the wheel out or get another set of wheels. I decided to grab some 10mm spacers from Mike from Best Exhaust in Canberra here. He ordered these Eibach spacers for me. You'll see those in the next scene there. But, a bit of a shame, but has to be done. Here are the 10mm Eibach spacers that I picked up. They fit really nicely. It took a few goes to get the first one on there, but once I got it sorted, they went really well. So this is finishing up the install here, so I'll stop talking and let you guys enjoy the last part of the video. Thanks for tuning in.